All right, I think we're gonna start off with triceps. I have these super cool grips. I think they're just like ergonomic. I think that's actually the word that they use on Amazon. I think they're just like ergonomic grips, but I'll bring them up to the camera. They're so nice when you're hitting triceps. So I think we're gonna do this. Do a couple sets of triceps, couple sets of side delts, whatever these are, the lateral raises off the pulleys. Yeah, I think we're just gonna superset with triceps, the lateral raises. I think we'll do it behind the back, and then we're gonna do biceps. And I think we're just gonna cycle through that until the pump is splitting our skin apart. That's the idea. But yeah, we'll do. Actually, I don't know what the movement is called for our biceps, but when we get to it, you guys will see it. But it's kind of like an incline curl without the incline. I'll just show you guys. It's just like a super stretched position when you are on your concentric on the biceps. Yeah, let's get this set up. Okay, let's get into it. Okay. So with those, going straight up, almost like flaring the elbow out, seems to be like the natural way that my body wants to hold it. But actually like tucking the elbow further behind the head, like really stretching the tricep this way, feels a lot better. Like not only for the movement, but also on my joints, like not hammering that elbow so hard. Okay. Yeah, the stretch is way better. All right. Okay. We'll up the weight. Eventually, we're gonna have to do one grip for the weight because you're just limited so much when you're doing single arm. I don't know if you guys noticed this, but I noticed this. The strength of both of my arms together, or like any unilateral movement, doing it like both sides, always stronger than just one side added to itself. Like the strength of two arms pushing together always seems to be stronger than double one arm pushing by itself. I don't know why that is, but yeah. Let's load up some delts. Yeah, let's get into it. I think this is okay. I unfortunately cannot move this window, so it's going to be a little bit shady, a little bit of a shadow in this recording. But we're going to try. We're just going to do 10 pounds right now, and we're going to do this behind the back. See how this feels. I just want to like lean into it like this. Ooh. Yeah, my shoulders still gotta warm up a little bit. Feels good though. So lean with this down hand, leaning into it, really adds to that stretch. There it is. All right, the left shoulder's feeling pretty good now. Let's hit this right shoulder again. Okay. My shoulder feels pretty good. It just feels like there's just a tiny little something. I don't think it's enough for us to stop the workout, but I don't think I'm gonna push it too heavy because, you know, an injury is just, it's just such an easy thing to avoid, you know? I'll just warm it up a little bit. I do enjoy the, what are these called? The lateral raises from behind the back. Game changer. Yeah. Let me warm these shoulders up and then we'll do that again. We'll do that one more time. All right, let's get this again. That's good. All right. There we go. All right. We'll do biceps. We'll do a 6 superset. I don't have the most space, so we're gonna just throw the bench right there and grab the dumbbells. All right. I haven't tried the, again, this is the movement I didn't know the name of, but I'll perform it for you. I haven't tried these with dumbbells that are like this big, you know, because these are the adjustable kind. So we'll see how it feels. But normally I have the normal like hammer strength dumbbells, you know, so they're like very compact, very neat, comfortable feeling, fluid. These feel a bit clunkier. So we'll see how they move. But yeah, this is the movement. Fuck. The stretch. There's just so much stretch when you do these. I think I'll do one more. One more. Okay. Just pulling that left bicep all the way out. Like I get a little bit of the front delts. They're definitely getting stretched and a little bit of engagement. but it's like getting this tiny little tip of the bicep. You can't get it unless you like lock that elbow all the way out. And then squeeze. Yeah, those almost felt too heavy with 25s. But the next weight that I could do would be 15s. And that might be a good weight. Maybe it'd be a good weight to just rep it out, because I can never really go past like 8 of these anyway. So maybe this is the kind of movement where you want to take it a little bit lighter and go for more reps. We'll see. Well, we'll play with it. But yeah, felt good. Biceps feel pumped already, so I'm liking that. Let's hit these triceps again. All right. Keep it at the same weight for right now. I think we're just gonna do like another little warm-up set, and then we'll hammer it again. A little bit more on it. Oh man, felt great. That felt way better than the first set. Everything's warmed up, moving a bit smoother. Okay, yeah. Let me do that again. Another full 8 reps, but we're gonna do it with 10 pound plate on there, on top of the 25. And I'm lazy, so these plates are in the way. I had to move them. All right, let's do that again. That's good. Yeah, I think this weight would be the limit that we can do with these grips in particular. It becomes the grip. That's the limiting factor. But man, the mind-muscle connection on the triceps with this grip is just crazy. There it is. Okay. Delts. Okay. We did 8 last time. I think do like 10 or 12. We'll see. Definitely more than 8. I think that was 16. I want to say that was either 16 or 14. Even number. Either way. Okay. I think 2 more. Ah, okay. Okay. All right, biceps. Looking forward to the biceps. We're gonna do 15 pounds this time. Okay. These feel pretty good. These don't feel over incumbent. Yeah. Fuck. Shit. Okay. Okay. Yeah, just the stretch. Just holding that stretch, man. Oh. There we go. Okay. Okay. Ah. 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 I even get a stretch doing that. And I feel like just given the position, it's like impossible to not have a little bit of pec in there. I'm trying to avoid it. My biceps, my arms feel swollen. They feel huge. But I do notice like that, like trying to put all of the tension into my bicep and avoid letting it seep into my pec. That's something that's like distracting on that movement in particular. And then also, I'm a little bit less coordinated on my left bicep. I think it's the brachialis. It doesn't fire as much on my left side as it does on my right side. And so I'd say like the last maybe 2 or 3 weeks, I've been really trying to focus on like bringing this pinky like inwards towards my face as I'm curling to like activate that side of the bicep. And it's still awkward, but like it almost feels like like I'm discovering a new muscle. Like, I didn't know that was there, like waking up one day and realizing you can move your ears. It's kind of like that. So yeah, still, I don't know. There's just so much tension on that movement. Like if you try it, you'll understand. Like that's really the first word that comes to mind when I think about that movement. It's just overloaded with tension all across this front side of my body. Yeah, I think it's like just a touch bit exhausting on the central nervous system. But it's like you can't get a pump. There's no better way to get a pump like that. So you have to do it. All right, I'm chatting too much. Let's hit triceps. And I think we're going to switch the grip up because we just can't go any heavier with the grips as they are. So we'll do 2 hands. We'll go heavy. So got a 25. We got a 10. I hope I'm not being ballsy, but I'm gonna put on 45. Oops. See if that isn't too much. If it is, we'll take off the 25. This feels pretty good. Okay, let's see. That felt good. I think we can put a little bit of weight on it. Maybe just a 10. I'm thinking maybe 1 or 2 more cycles all the way around. So maybe 1 or 2 more sets, and then that will be the workout. I'm starting to feel pretty good. Starting to get a good little pump going. Let's get these delts in. Okay, I put an extra 5 pounds onto it. So this is 15. The last ones have been at 10. All right. Okay. Okay, that was 15. 15 and they all felt great. Okay. Okay. All right. There we go. Okay. There we go. One more. There we are. Sweet. Starting to fill the shirt out a little bit. All right, biceps. Hopes for you. We gonna see. Okay. All right. Okay. That was weird. I don't know if you guys saw that on my left. It was like my shoulder caved in. I don't know how to describe it. Like my shoulder rotated. That felt better. Yeah, there we go. One more. Okay. Okay. Okay, triceps. All right. Triceps. We added 10 pounds from last time. Okay. Okay. Uh, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. I'm thinking if I can do 17 fucking reps at this weight, I can go heavier. You get to a certain point though where you like you lose your fucking balance. Like the weight is too heavy, you know? But I don't think I'm there yet. Not with this. You can go a lot heavier. That's about 245. So that'd be the equivalent of 90 pounds. And I think this is a 2-to-1 pulley. Yeah, so the weight gets cut in half. That's having 45 pounds on the stack. That's not that much. That's not impressive. So we'll do one more set, one more cycle around. And we'll throw in a 25 for the triceps. I think we're going to keep the delts right where they are. We're going to keep the biceps right where they are too. Well, let's go ahead and let's hit some delts. All right. Okay. That was 20. Nine, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, 4 more. Woo, 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Fuck. Okay. Okay. All right. It's insane the difference between how my shoulders feel on this set and my last set. All right, excuse me, this set and my first set. Everything felt so clanky on my first set. But moving smoother. I think this is the 4th one. I don't know. 1 more set though. That's it, biceps. Okay. Let's do it. Okay. Okay. Okay, we'll call it. Okay. Oh, wow. I found a rhythm. I found something that was really working on that left bicep. It feels like I'm in the process of developing the mind muscle connection on this side of my arm. And it's just like, I don't know, it's surprising, but it shouldn't be. It's like I'm 26 years old. How is it that in 2.5 decades I have failed to fully embrace this part of my nervous system, you know? But then on the other end, it's like, well, I couldn't even spread out my toes until I started wearing barefoot shoes. Like it's entirely like I have evidence on my body, in fact, of something that I couldn't do for the majority of my life and then unlocked it after like the bulk of my living had happened. And now I can spread my toes, but it's like, how true is like this asymmetricy, or just inability to recruit nerves in our body? Like, how true is that across our body, but we're just unaware of it? Like we just blissfully are unaware of the fact that we like lack development in our glutes or whatever it may be. And like we'll go our entire lives having no problems because of that, or having problems that we can't attribute to that. You know, I don't know. I'm rambling. Last set, triceps. We're gonna go a little heavier. We might add some weight to the rear. I mean, to the side delts, to the lat raises, and then these are money right here. We'll stick to 15. All right, tricep. All right. Oh, I almost fucked myself up. I put 45 on. It was supposed to be 25. Let's get that. Let's fix that. Okay. So this is going to be 90 plus 25, 115, cut in half. That is 57 and a half, about 57 and a half pounds. We can go a little heavier. We can go a little heavier. If this was like a hammer strength machine, 57 would be definitely on the high end for me, but not at the max. We'll do a 10. That should make it 60 flat. Is my math right? No. 62, 62.5. All right. There we go. Okay. Ah, 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 okay. 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 We can go heavier. We can go heavier. All right. We will let's strip off a 5 on these delts. We'll put a 10 on, make it 20 pounds. If this is a hammer strength machine, yeah, I guess 10 pounds. 10 pounds isn't too bad. I'm doing the math now that I have the camera out. And I know I have a rough estimate of what my strength is if I was inside of like a commercial gym using one of their pulleys. And so I'm getting a good workout. Definitely, I feel more comfortable talking to the camera in my own space here at home. And it's making it easier to enjoy this, like the working out, getting the pump and all that. Hold up, I got Drake. Drake's crying about Kiki in my ears. But I also want to make sure, I don't have being here, I have the accountability of the camera. which at the current moment translates to about like 3 views for like 30 seconds. So um, the camera at this point is more like a buddy, you know. I enjoy it. I don't know how to describe it. This is nice. This talking during the lift. This is nice. I don't think that I ever feel comfortable doing this on the gym floor though. But yeah, let's get back to the gym. 20 pounds on rear delts. We'll get a quick pump, and then after that we'll hit biceps, and we will be done. We'll check out the pump. All right. Ah, 14, fucking 15, God, 16, okay. 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 I'm getting upset as the workout goes on. I'm doing more. I'm one-upping myself from earlier, which means I wasn't giving it my all to begin with. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Last one. Whew. 16. Okay. All right. I don't know. I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's bad. Maybe it's not great, but I don't think it's bad. Okay. Last set, then we'll check out the pump. Okay. 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 One more. One more. One more. One more. One more. Okay. Fuck. Okay. Oh, I'm sweating, man. Oh, shit. Okay. That's it. That's a wrap. Let's check out the pump. I gotta take a shower. All right. Like the arms are looking pretty big. Let's go ahead and do this. Yeah, we'll do it like that. Like the arms are looking stocky, looking a little beefy. Like I've been locked up, like I've been in prison. We didn't hit lats, but the lats are looking pretty good. A little bit of an hourglass. We still have this layer of fat. It's official. We started our cut, so this isn't going to be here for too much longer. We're going to take it real slow. I think we're doing 2,800. about 2,800 calories, maybe 2850 per day. Check out the back. Yeah, that's good. All right. That's a wrap. It's a wrap on arms. It was one of those workouts where honestly, it feels like the first 30 minutes was just me warming up. It feels like now I'm ready to work out. You know, like it took so much drag in my feet. Like it's like 5 o'clock. Normally I work out first thing in the morning. So really been dragging my feet today. But once I got into the groove of it, the weight started flying. You guys can see, just I'm sure my expressions show it. But yeah, great workout. Pump looks good. I'm ready to eat. Hop in the shower. And that's the day. Peace out.